So I want to talk today just a little bit in terms of letting your existing property to go ahead and buy a new one. Now the criteria is exactly the same as if you were going to get a buy to let yourself. So first of all, if you have a mortgage on the property already and you're thinking about letting it out and you've got the money to buy your new one, whether it be cash, whether it be you've got the deposit for that new one, you must apply for a consent to let from that existing mortgage lender. If however you're considering changing your existing mortgage to a buy-to-let, you've come to the end of your fixed deal, your tracker deal, whatever it might well be, then there's some considerations you need. So the first one is to make sure you find out how much your existing property is going to rent for, because everything depends on that. Some mortgage lenders will require you to have a minimum £25,000 income in order to support that buy-to-let. Currently, there's only 2 lenders in the marketplace that need you to have some form of minimum income. So that's handy if you're looking to buy your new property cash. But most will want you to have at least 25,000. So find out how much the property is going to rent for, minimum income 25,000, and then it comes down to, the amount of mortgage you're looking for. With a buy-to-let, whether it's let to buy or a standard buy-to-let, not going over 75%, so keeping under 75% is the best advice. It opens up the whole of the market, and you will get the best rates of interest as well. There are lenders that will go up to 80%, and there are lenders that will go up to 85%, but literally we're talking a couple. So the more limited the market becomes, the higher your interest rate and potentially the fees associated to that are going to get. In looking to remortgage that existing property, you will generally get a free valuation and free solicitor's fees. The solicitor has to be involved in paying off the old mortgage and commencing with the new one. But if you start to go over the 75%, then you might have to pay for either one of those because they are bespoke lenders. So that's kind of the first step, is to really think about the existing property, how much it's going to rent for, how much money you need potentially out of that property to remortgage and to use as your deposit on the new one. And then it's all about looking at the new property as a new standard purchase. And one thing to bear in mind is a lot of lenders do like the two to coincide, i.e. you change the first house, your current house, to a buy-to-let, and you move into the new house almost simultaneously. And both lenders would like to see each other's mortgage offer to confirm that's exactly what you're doing. So if you do have any questions about letting your existing property or purchasing a buy-to-let, there are some great rates off the high street that you won't generally find yourself. The criteria has changed quite a lot following sort of some regulation changes at the end of March. One thing to consider is if you do own an existing property, there is the additional 3% stamp duty now on any second home. So if you already own a home, you're going to get 3% on the new one, which can really jump up the cost of purchasing the new property and the new buy-to-let potentially. So as usual, any likes and comments are appreciated. Any questions, feel free to send me a direct message. But again, if you're happy to share this video, that would also be appreciated. Thanks very much.